Hi, my name is Jenna Wright. This is my portfolio project reflection. Overall, I felt this project was extremely beneficial. This project allowed me to research a topic that is very personal to me. While I was in nursing school, I had taken care of many patients who had stage 3 and stage 4 pressure ulcers. Although I was there for part of the days to ensure that I was rotating the patients and properly transferring them, at those times, there was no way for me to ensure that the patient was getting proper care while I wasn't there, whether it was lack of time or lack of education. I further developed my writing skills throughout this project. It allowed me to work on my punctuation, grammar, even just coming up with sentences. I felt that I properly proofread the entire project and followed the rubric more closely than I have in past projects. I also became more acquainted with the Bryant Stratton College database. But prior to this project, I hadn't used the database very much, and I felt that it was extremely beneficial. What I would do differently to continue improving for this project, I spent a lot of time on it. I felt that I got stressed towards the end because I did save a lot of it until a couple days before it was due. So I would develop a better plan to ensure that I wasn't waiting to the last second to do it. As far as the course and institutional outcomes, I found that this project required me to pick an audience and address that specific audience within my writing. Personally, my project was based to my employer. Sorry. The project incorporated a memo. Although my memo was professional, it was also organized and had a positive tone due to the fact that the purpose of the memo was to make a positive change in the work environment for both the patients and the employees. The goal of my memo was to get a team that helped focus on the patients to ensure that they were properly transferred and everyone was educated to prevent pressure ulcers. While writing this project, I was able to develop my writing, reading, and researching abilities. This project was the substantial research project that was also required in this course, so it was able to meet that outcome. Describe how you have learned throughout this course. So, a dependable employee is someone who shows up on time, follows company's policies, does their work in ways that exceed expectations. Someone who is a problem solver, but also not afraid to ask for help or ask questions. I believe the most important thing about a dependable employee is that they're trying their hardest and they want to better not only themselves but the company. I felt this project allowed me to put myself in the shoes I will be filling after I graduate. It allowed me to take action and put in writing my thoughts and beliefs to communicate to my future boss, which is extremely important. I believe that helped me realize how important it will be to take initiative within the workplace to help make a positive change. My additional workplace capability that I selected was productivity, because I felt that this project specifically helped incorporate this within the project. Overall, this project would allow me, as the employee, since I wrote the memo, to present to my boss information that would positively impact all the patients by further prevention of pressure ulcers. This memo allowed a message to be sent in a clear and concise and organized manner, therefore it increased the productivity. Overall, I found that this project was extremely beneficial, and I hope that I have projects that are similar to this in the future. Overall, it allowed me to develop my writing, and it allowed me to practice vocabulary and keep in a professional tone. I was nervous, originally when I saw this project, because I felt that I was going to be extremely overwhelmed, and I felt that it would be stressful. And actually this section of the project was the most nervous because I've never had to make a video. Hopefully that the work that I had put into this project is shown in what you're reading and what you're watching. I spent a tremendous amount of time, and overall I appreciate the time and effort you have put into having these projects and grading and giving us all the feedback. I felt that that was the most beneficial to me, was getting constant feedback throughout the class. Yeah, so that's my reflection for the portfolio project. Thank you.